What is going on, guys? Welcome back to DS Asylum. I'm your warden, Dimitri Shrine, and today I want to talk about a few things that happened in this update. Obviously, I'm still not going to be going over the entire update in this video, but there's a few things that I genuinely do enjoy about this update. And number one, I wanted to go over just the GodTube thing as a content creator. That's going to make my life a lot easier. I already do post commentary for my PvP videos. So now, instead of just doing like 4 or 5 matches and just putting in whatever I play in the video, because I don't have the space to be, trying to record 45 matches. I can just, record 10 matches and then just pick the best of those 10. And if I feel like I still need more, just do more, and I can just screen record the matches via the replay function, and then just do my post commentary like that. Simple, easy breezy, beautiful. I'm not saying it. Sweet coffee. Uh, but yeah, the GodTube thing really isn't all that like important if you're not a content creator, I guess. I suppose you can watch other people playing PvP, but it's like, I don't really give a shit about watching other, like, the top ranking players play PvP. I really don't care about watching Ultra Gogeta stand there and do nothing against another Ultra Gogeta for 30 counts. I don't really care about seeing a Goku and Vegeta standing there doing nothing against another Goku and Vegeta. Because realistically, I've been up there. That's all the top ranks are. It's just people trying to PV you all the goddamn time. So it's just, it's literally just people going, I'm gonna sit here and wait for you to do something. It's the most timid bitch play. It's the most bitch timid play style I've ever seen in my life. And I have no interest. That's why I'm gonna make a video series of me watching high ranked PvP matches and tearing the matches apart, because I can guarantee you they're the most boring things I'll ever watch in my life. But but when it comes to my own matches, yeah, maybe we can actually do something. But another thing I wanted to talk about was Full Power Battle. There we go. Full Power Battle. Full Power Battle at first just seemed like an updated version of co-op, and realistically, it is, right? It is really just nothing more than an updated version of co-op. However, it's actually quite engaging. It's actually quite fun and surprisingly difficult. Now, admittedly, the reason it's difficult is because I don't have Ultra Goku. If anyone was in the live stream, you know why I don't have Ultra Goku. For those of you who weren't, you need to be watching the late night live streams, because your boy got disrespected by Red Hercule. So, you guys have got to be watching the late night live streams every single night right here on the DS Asylum YouTube channel at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Like and subscribe, please. 25 likes on this video. I'm fucking useless. Anyway, Full Power Battle. Full Power Battle is actually pretty fun. I legitimately enjoyed playing it. I had a good time. I haven't done the Scream difficulties yet. I wanted to, do the first difficulty on one, then the other, normal, or the normal on one, then the other, then hard one, then the other, and I didn't quite get to Scream yet. And I think I lost on hard like once, because me personally, I feel like I got screwed over by his shield. I feel like he survived with 1/10,000th of a percent of his shield left. I called a little bit of bullshit on that. There's some tweaks that they could definitely make to it. Number one, that shield is just really weird. It functions really weird. I don't understand like what you're supposed to do if you don't have a rush. Like legitimately, I don't know what you're supposed to do if you don't have a rush. You literally just can't break it. I also really hate how he's just immune to damage when he starts doing those AoE attacks. The ones with that purple aura, or that purple beam. comes up above you and you gotta evade forward. That's not forward. This is forward. I really hate how he's just immune to damage when that happens, because there's literally 4 people attacking you. Why are you just invincible all of a sudden just because you have your you have your arm out? Why are you suddenly invincible? Like, I don't really care that you can't like stagger him, but he shouldn't be immune to damage. He shouldn't just be invincible when that's happening. The Ultra Burst, I think it was called, whatever it was called, when you fail to break the shield. Either you need to give us more time to break the shield, or you need to make that shit do less damage. Because I have noticed that it can't kill. It will, at the very maximum, leave you with 1 HP remaining. So it can't kill. However, that shit does way too much damage. You only have like 12 seconds. You literally have 12 seconds to break this shield, and it does not go down at all unless you have a rush. You have to Rising Rush this thing. Otherwise, you just can't do it. So, I feel like we either need more time to break the shield, and I mean like 40, 50 seconds, because 12 just ain't gonna cut it. We need like a bare minimum 30, but I would venture 45. At the least, because that shield just does not go down, and either that or that the attack he does afterwards needs to do like half the fucking damage, because it's not like he's only doing that once per fight or he's doing that late in a fight. No, he can just decide to do that shit, when it's like halfway through the fight, and then you're just screwed. Like every single one of your units are at 1 HP. And you can't really do much after that point. Now, I have won, I think it was Jiren's, I won the hard mode with 1 HP on all 4 of us. But, so like, it's definitely possible. It's just not ideal, you know? And I feel like they could definitely work on the shield. And then the only other gripe I have is the Rising Rush card, the one that activates its own version of the Rising Rush. They kind of just appear out of nowhere, and when you're actually when you're just in this mode where you're just using a bunch of cards in a row, it can definitely surprise you, and you can end up using it in a situation that you wouldn't have wanted to use it in. There's no indication that you're about to draw one. I believe there is a sound effect that plays when it actually appears in your hand, but it's I think it's some like electricity like zzz sound effect, but there's so much shit happening on screen that like you just don't hear it. Like, I think I faintly heard it like one time right as I tapped the card by accident, by the way. But again, there's 5 fucking characters on screen. You're not gonna hear some tiny ass little zzz sound effect. It's just not gonna happen. So there needs to be a bigger indication that you're about to draw one. Not even that you already have drawn one. It needs to tell you when you're about to draw one. Because if you're just using cards, again, like I said, you're gonna be in this situation where you're gonna use it when you don't want to. But I think that's pretty much it for my gripes with the mode. I know it sounded like I had a lot of bad things to say. I had a lot of criticisms, but really, it wasn't really all that bad. I would say the only thing that I really talked about that would legitimately like piss me off in terms of the mode after a while is the shield one. Only having 12 seconds to deplete a shield that is impossible to deplete without a Rising Rush, and if you fail to do so, you just die. Like you literally just lose the battle. That's probably the only thing that would legitimately like make me angry about the mode. Everything else is, really it's whatever. You can learn to just pay attention to your fucking cards and not make the same mistake I made with the special action cards, whatever the fuck they're called. And you can play around everything else. That's the one thing though that I would say you can't really play around. It's just Either have a rising rush in that moment or you lose. There's no real in between there. But I do really like Full Power Battle. I think it is a great fun mode, and I look forward to playing more of it. I look forward to, hopefully they tweak some of it. It is definitely the most engaging mode in the entire game. Oh shit, hiccup. Definitely better than fucking Tournament of Power. Definitely better than normal co-op. Definitely better than normal PvE. And better than PvP. I would say Full Power Battle, at least right now, is the best mode in the game. Which is sad, because it's really nothing more than shiny offline co-op. But let me know what you guys think of Full Power Battle in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, do make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that join button if you can, it really does help the channel out. All the links you could ever want are in the description down below, and I will see all of you inmates back here at the asylum for the next video. Peace.